everyone, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet, and today I'm going to show you how to do this Brigitte Bardot inspired makeup look. She's inspired a lot of other style icons. When the Guess campaign came out, and any of you that remember the 90s know the 90s Guess campaigns, that look was very inspired by Bardot. And especially Claudia Schiffer. Everyone thought Claudia Schiffer was going to be the next Brigitte Bardot. Also from the 90s, Kate Moss was very inspired by Bardot. So here is my Bardot 90s Guess girl Claudia Schiffer / Kate Moss inspired makeup look. Now I've already started with my base makeup, and I did a whole separate video about base makeup, so I'll actually link it below. Now a Bardot inspired look is all about the eyes, so I'm going to spend most of my time focusing on that. But she was also known for her sexy pouty lips. So I'm going to start by putting on some Too Faced lip injections. It tingles, I will admit. I'm going to sit and let it work on my lips. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I know, this looks so hideous, doesn't it? So I'm going to start subtly by just lightly penciling in some sparse areas of my eyebrows. I've actually been kind of trying to grow in my eyebrows for a thicker look, so some of the areas have grown in more than others. Not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Now for eyes, I'm going to start out by using, I've become obsessed with this. I've never really gotten into eyeshadow primers, but I've started actually using Maybelline Color Tattoo as like a shadow primer. This one is in Barely Branded. And I just dab it on the lid, and I guarantee you this is going to give it so much staying power. And you can wear them alone, but I really love them as an eyeshadow base. Next I'm going to do a little contouring. Now most of the look is going to be about the eyeliner, but I like to throw in a little shadow. And I'm going to take, I just got my Too Faced teddy bear brushes, which I'm super excited. It was the gift pack from Sephora. And I'm going to take my flat brush, and I'm actually using Too Faced Boudoir eyes because Brigitte Bardot always kind of had sort of that sexy boudoir look. So I'm using their Shadow and Birthday Suit. And I'm just going to subtly go over the lid. And then I'm going to take this really cool kind of like contour brush, and I'm going to use the middle shade, which is Lap Dance. And I'm just going to kind of go sort of on the outer corner and in the crease. And then I like to take this little tiny pointy brush, which I don't think this is actually what this is for, but I use this anyway, in French Tickler. And Bardot is French, so it's so appropriate. And then I just do a much more concentrated, darker color on the outside. Don't worry too much about getting it perfectly precise, so probably going to go back in after we do our eyeliner and touch everything up. Now I was kind of torn because there's kind of two different types of Bardot looks. She almost always did a lot of black eyeliner with a flick on the back, and she always lined under her eyes, but the difference is she had a more natural look that was just sort of a simple flick and probably just a very subtle pencil under her eyes. Which was a bit more of the natural look. And then she also did this like bold, dramatic, smoky eye. So I'm going to try to do the bold, dramatic, smoky eye. And this is with Maybelline Master Kajal. This is Kohl liner. And for this you want to start, I don't normally start my eyeliner in the inner corners. I usually start a little farther back. But for this look, I'm going to start right in the inner corners and flick it out. And you can always build up. You want to start as close to the lash line as possible, and then you want to build as you go. Then you're going to go back under and go under your eye. And the key is to get the liner to match the outside and the inside. Then we're just going to go back in a little bit with our eyeshadow. It's in the crease. You always want to just adjust your eyeshadow to your eyeliner. Don't adjust your eyeliner to your eyeshadow, because your eyeshadow is just so easy to fix, and eyeliner can be difficult. It can be a challenge at times. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, because I always curl my lashes because they are stick straight. And then I'm going to coat some mascara. Pretty much any of your favorite mascara. I'm actually using, because I'm using a lot of Too Faced products. I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Again, it's a Bardot look. Why not keep it sexy? Now, bronzers weren't necessarily as popular back then, but Brigitte Bardot was always on Saint-Tropez and always had sort of a nice healthy glow to her. So I'm just going to use my Too Faced Kabuki brush and my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. You could also use the Chocolate Soleil, but I'm really pale, so I really like the milk chocolate. And I've mentioned this before in other videos. It smells so good. So I'm just going to kind of dust it underneath the apples of my cheeks for my contour. This isn't really a contour brush, but this is a subtle enough color, so I can kind of get away with it. And then just kind of anywhere the sun might hit your face. And then for the Bardot look, it's going to be very simple. I'm going to use, I really like a pink brush. This is Delizioso Pink. It's a Milani baked blush, because Milani blushes are kind of what I'm into right now. I use a pinkier shade, but to be honest, if you have a little bit more of a yellow undertone to your skin, you could always use a peachier shade. I say pick the blush that works best for you, as opposed to picking the one that, you know, complements the person whose makeup you're trying to emulate. And I'm just going to, a lot of times I actually will go just sort of above the bronzer and give more of a contour. But for this, because it's a little bit more of a Bardot look, I'm going to go with just smiling and dotting the apples of my cheeks. So you just smile. Because again, this is kind of like a 90s modern inspired Bardot look, and the 90s were kind of always about that subtle pink on the front of your cheeks. So I blotted out my lip injections. I decided to go with a mauve lip. I actually really want to use my Maybelline Super Stay. My Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour lip color, because it's my favorite. It lasts all day. And this shade is in Don't Move Mauve. Won't Move Mauve. It's in Won't Move Mauve. Don't move, won't move, whatever. And it's a very sort of mauvey, pinky brown. I might, if I was going with like just a straight Bardot look and wasn't trying to get a little bit of 90s Guess Girl in there, I might go with just more of a sort of a pinky rosy nude. But I decided, you know what, let's throw in the mauve. And you can't put a lip liner underneath this or it won't last as long. So I kind of go around the edge. You don't want to go way outside the edge of your lip line. Kind of just outside your lip line. That'll give you that kind of, like, I guess in modern terms, I would say like that Kylie Jenner sort of real full kind of mauve lip kind of look. But once you let this dry, you just take the balm that's on the other end of your lipstick and you just go over it. And there you go. And this is our look. See, it doesn't need to be too perfect. It's very dramatic, probably more of an evening look. And for my hair, I simply, actually, it's just messy hair. I haven't washed it in a few days. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this makeup look, and if you decide to try this makeup look, I would love for you to send me your pictures. You can contact me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything. I'd love for you to subscribe to the YouTube page and check out everydaystarlet.com. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.